my weapon suddenly started talking to me. It taught me fighting techniques, which moves to avoid, which moves to use, which stances to adopt to retain balance. Then it told me to relax and let it take control against the enemy.
That sounds just like Heliopus. Apyra? That Heliopus's name is Apyra?
Correct. Master Apyra promised to show me the flaws in my swordplay, and had to take it to the next level. That's why I brought them to Dragon Prayer Terrace, where I suffered my most serious setback.
Young one, with me, everything will be different. Whether it be Imbibitor Lunae, the Stellaron Hunters, or that woman, your accomplishments will exceed them. You will be matchless, without limits.
Matchless without limits. You're just in time.
Now is the time to break all your chains. Draw your sword on your master, to the general who is trying to imprison you. Draw your sword.
General, allow me to demonstrate my swordsmanship. I hereby challenge you. Apyra, I challenge these swords to battle!
Young.
Welcome back to Honkai Star
One
Rail.
hit, one stroke of luck, one victory.
I hate the Yonching boss fights, man.
Impressive. I am bested.
Ew, it's about time we got this guy into the gourd.
This kid is so pathetic that I hate losing to him in any form.
General.
That's kind of what he is. He hates losing.
I know what you wish to say, Yunqing. We can move past the melodrama.
Then, to the rest of you, thank you for bringing me out of that daze. Especially you, Miss Sushang.
Why does everyone that gets heliobust love to apologize for it? You're the victim here. They're the ones stirring up chaos. It should be me thanking you for holding back during our battle. Or maybe, just maybe, it's due to a sudden skill improvement? Don't you think?
When you're not passed out in fear, you're pretty good.
Haha, right. Conscious Sushang is pretty badass.
Yo, she said badass. She said, yo. Is Gwen Fallen the first character to put a swear in the game? Because, well, you see the ass.
We're gonna need to get you a front page news story for this one. Heck, let's get some billboards! So, you've made it your daily mission to tease me, huh?
With respect to this incident, what is your plan for posting on the Luofu's Ghostly Grove? Since it concerns the seat of divine foresight, I am hoping you could.
Well, about that. Let me discuss it with her first.
You won't believe this. Fiction becomes real life.
Is everyone okay with this?
Thanks for covering for me. I'm so embarrassed.
All's well that ends well. We should hurry back and lock Apyra in the evil binding matrix. They're a dangerous one. I'm afraid they might escape.
Well then, Yunqing and I will take our leave now.
All right, let's get out of here.
Yeah, Mr. Yang's still just dead. God, that's so annoying. Can't believe it. I got overzealous. think I need to do some of the side quests still to fill that
That was
thing
a
up.
big risk, Miss Sushang.
Actually, I'm well aware of my own limits. If it weren't for Yanqing resisting that heliobus, maybe I wouldn't have been able to hold on until you brought reinforcements.
Was it crucial for all of us to retreat?
Come to think of it, we only needed one person to fetch reinforcements. Why didn't we get her to stay behind with you? And why didn't you ask?
It's kinda embarrassing, but I was caught up in the moment. I guess I never thought it through.
Ugh. Sometimes I wonder whether your head's screwed on right. We need to take you to the Alchemy Commission for a checkup.
Maybe, but my actions kept everyone safe, and that's what matters. Miss Huahua needed someone to look out for her, and little Gui is just a civilian. You shouldn't be putting yourself in risky situations. As for her, she's a distinguished guest of the Seat of Divine Foresight. If anything were to happen to her, it could turn into a diplomatic crisis. After weighing things up in my head, it made the most sense for only me to stay put.
If I still had my tail, I wouldn't be slowing everyone down.
Sorry, Huahua. I didn't think it through. You were never a burden.
It's not your fault, Miss Sushang. It's just... I've been wondering... how can someone average like me keep up with the affairs of the 10 Lords Commission without my tail? Forget it. We should get some rest. There could be even bigger dangers waiting for us tomorrow.
You can always find Tail. Don't worry too much about it. I'm exhausted. You were incredible, Miss Sushang. I feel like that boy Yanqing didn't use his full strength at all. It's kind of like a willpower that can only be cultivated after experiencing countless battles. I don't understand you martial arts guys. I'm so tired, little Gui. Maybe you should talk about account-related stuff. We got lots of different gifts sent by fans. Yay, yay. I won't say yay. Where's your yay, Sushang? Sushang! Sushang is exhausted and probably is asleep by now. I see. Then it's just the three of us celebrating our success. Yeah, let's celebrate. Ta-da! Jin Yuan is my husbando. What the hell? Ow! I done hurt myself. Weird keep stuff happening in the haunted house. I keep getting anonymous calls in the dead of night. I have something to share with everyone, so listen up. Few other. We'll discuss later. Oh no, wait, there's 8 of them. We're about to do the next 2 that are available, though. Sorry, I had the Mordecai heliobus get into me there. Alright, let's see what we got. We can invert this into another story. A young man overcoming countless formidable foes finally reaches the pinnacle of his life, only to discover that he is the descendant of the Borzin. What do you think, little Gui? Oh. That's a lot. Sounds a bit mid. The world needs to be graced by your literary talents. Keep writing. If I don't find this novel of yours published in a bookstore somewhere, I'm smashing the place up. Gwynerd fan. Mr. and Mrs. Raven, the moment's all yours. Give us the full version of this story now. Or the story, or some big sword. Nice story of love from the Tea Society, so the Angel Sword tale has become a real tale. Seriously, you're buying this? Oh great, another recycled trope. I've heard the exact same story before, only it's about these celestial jade tiles that have the soul of their own maker concealed inside. Give it a few years and we'll get the version where it's a jade abacus that's infused with the soul of its maker. Fast forward to when the art automatons attain sapience. Fast forward to when the Satara bubble attains sapience. Did I enter the wrong site? Is the mod working right now? Alright, growers, time to share your made up stories. Why don't you go smash some rocks on your chest? I was about to be Mars struck. Thanks to you, I'm cured now. DM me for housing. Wait, where do these come from? Everyone eyes on me. Look, fam, anyone spot how I'm different today? Look harder. The person I am today is no longer the person I was yesterday. Alright, enough jokes. See this little silver medallion? I'm going places. Thank you all so much for your support. Oh my, little knife on sweetie. Seeing you like this makes me happy. You're still young, but achieving... Your mom and dad must be over the moon, feeling proud and happy for you. Queen Gwei, Queen Gwei, Queen Gwei. The medallion of yours looks fake. My family runs a jewelry business. Why not send it to my place to have it appraised? You're scheming, little brat. I can see what shady business you're up to from a mile away. You, such an ugly medallion. What a loser. That's terrible. I got a strange job the other day. I've seen that. Have you scanned it? The owner said not to scan. That's suspicious. What code? Why don't I see it? The Rum Picking mission is dealing with the ad spam. Swim till the water turns blue. Is that what I saw? Well. Off to work. Weird stuff keeps happening in the haunted house. I think I've heard about some short-lived species folks running into trouble at the Alchemy Commission. Even moving out didn't do anything. The Alchemy Commission? Surely not. This is pretty scary. You shouldn't sell the house, then don't harm others. That's it? Weird username. A haunted house? A ghost? I can already smell our followers increasing. This must be the work of the Heliobus. Yes, I imagine so. We're not ruling out the chance that it's a fraud? Jupiter Free is right. We'll need to visit personally to reach a proper conclusion. Oh wait, it's Gwyneth talking. Damn it. So, will you go, Huohua? I found some clues that may be linked to Tail on another post. I want to go and confirm for myself. You go and do that, Huohua. Little Gwei, Jupiter, and I will go to the haunted house. Actually, I want to find Tail more. I'm not usually sure if these messages are reliable, so I don't want to trouble you all. Huohua, make sure you tell us if you come across any trouble. After all, it's not the ghost hunting squad without any of us, Thank you. I've missed the person who made the post, and he sent me an address. Alright, ghost hunting squad, let's move it. Move out. Whew. Just got a couple of things I need to do before I can go to bed after this video. And that's title the videos that I actually rendered earlier and forgot to title. And then also, finish up with the vitality I have on me for some grinding. You're finally here. It's me, and I am the landlord of the haunted house. Just call me Reynard. Woo! Let's go! It's time to investigate your haunted house. Oh, wait a minute. Where's your 10 Lords member? We may not be members of the 10 Lords, but we're all pretty capable. Is there something that you cannot tell us? It's not that I'm looking down on you. It's just that there are not so many stories on the Ghostly Grove, and many of them are just baseless made-up stories, but this time, I've met the real thing. Without the assistance of the 10 Lords Commission, I fear that you alone may not be of any use. We've dealt with the real thing, too. Fine. There are some things that I did not mention in my original post. You'll understand once I explain. At first, it was just a property I bought with a low price. thinking I'd gotten myself a steal, but after they sold me the property, I never heard from the previous owner again. It was later that I learned that every prior landlord had met with an unfortunate end. I never used to believe in haunted houses or things like that, but ever since I moved in, I've developed a cough, and it was difficult for me to even breathe sometimes. It's starting to make me nervous. After some time, I found a geomantic master. He checked his compass and said that though there are windows in pavilions, there is no flow of yang energy. The courtyard walls do not foster a growth of wealth. There is a sickness to the east, and the population of the west lacks harmony and community. The four directions are not favorable, and 5 elements clash. What's more, this house has a long history, and all residents have met with ruin. Spiritfarers are frequently called, yet the spirits of the aggravated dead linger. My advice? Move out within 3 days, or you will fall gravely ill and tragedy will befall you. We decide our fates, not the heavens. You should continue living there. No, wait, hold on, no. Once you're inside, you will know that the master was telling you the truth. Even though I don't want this busted house anymore, it is still a personal asset. I'd like to sell it no matter the price. If you're going to investigate the haunted house, there's something I'd like to ask you. Who could you even sell this rickety haunted house to? Well, whether I can sell it or not depends on the result of your investigation, does it not? Whether you are investigating the haunted house, could you help me find the deed? I won't be able to sell it without it. If you do that, then I'll allow you to visit the haunted house. What do you think? Easy enough, leave it to us. I really don't know where this baffling self-confidence of yours comes from. A haunted house. Hope the paper talisman Hohua gave us works. Shall we head on? Let's go! This isn't exactly the same as the Heliobus's Isn't this the same place as the Heliobus's labyrinth that we encountered before? So creepy. Ah, there is limited resource on the Xianzhou Wafu. I just had to piece things together with a blueprint of a similar house. That must be the haunted house up ahead. This isn't as scary as I imagined. This is a Wafu model house. How scary can it be? Either way, we need to find the deed and investigate the truth behind this Heliobus while we're at it. 2 birds, 1 stone then. We'll put up a haunted house investigation post and rake in our followers. You make it all sound so easy. I'm a little concerned. Come to think of it, don't you think that advertisement board over there is a little out of place? See what we can find out. No time to waste, let's go. An advertisement board that looks a little out of place. No one would have something like this in their home. Whoa, there's a wanted poster for Kafka! Given that some time passed since the Ambrosial Arbor incident, the Wafu should have already removed the wanted notice for the Stellar Hunters. However, grassroots level work can be slow, and you may still see Kafka wanted posters on the streets. However, a wanted poster for Kafka appearing here in the courtyard of an apparent haunted house should raise some caution among you and your companions due to its unexpected nature. It shouldn't be here. You should probably get closer and take a look. Oh. Who would have expected this? Your first thought right now is... Beautiful! Bruh. Are there any more? Tear it down. Stop. A strangely colored stone falls down right before your eyes, as if someone had noticed you looking at the wanted poster. There is no one around. Just where did this come from? As you pick it up, you realize this is probably an important clue. At that moment, you hear a ghostly voice coming from behind you, like an echo that directly imprints into your brain. Save me. It's so dark. I don't want to be trapped here. Please find me. This magnetic stone. It's the clue. it. Come and find me. Come and save me. The weakened voice comes to an abrupt halt. Did you hear that? It was a vengeful spirit. I thought only I could hear it. What do you mean by vengeful spirit? That was obviously a heliobust, yeah? Yeah. It looks like all the clues are hidden in the residence. All we need to do is find the heliobus and all the problems will be solved. This magnetic stone might have some use. Let's take it for now. There's no time to waste. Let's look around for clues. What is this magnet used for? It must be for finding hidden metal items. Let's give it a try. A broken box is hard to move due to its weight. The lock is corroded and there is a hole the size of a fist on the top side. It looks like there's something metallic inside. Perhaps there's a way to get the item out of the box. Hold on. Something doesn't seem right. A plant. There's nothing out of the ordinary. It's a broken Cloud Knight's devastator glaive. It's extremely sharp, so you decide to take it with you in case it comes in handy. A shelf, immovable, reliable, and stable. A heavy stone. It looks like an engraved with some kind of script, but it's hard to make out. Maybe if you could use rubbing paper, you'd be able to copy the inscription and read it. I need rubbing paper. But there's no way I'm gonna get rubbing paper out of the box. With the bag stone placed near the base of the box, you heard the metallic item cling to the side. You guide the item to the missing hole on the top and extract it. I guess I have to come back. That's where you're gonna hurt your hands. A door that is sealed shut. You easily open the courtyard door and the key broke off in the lock. Let's just leave that there. Enter the survival horror. An old bell. It looks like an item used to call a small animal. Let's take it. It might come in handy later. A discarded food box. The food inside seems to be prepared very recently. You remove all the food items from the within and make it into something that looks like a rice ball. Is there a hungry someone in this courtyard in need of this? A fragment of the Cloud Knight's devastator glaive that could be used as paper cutter. That's already gonna hurt your hands. A broken courier package. The sealing tape seems very strong. Wonder if there's a way to open it. The broken Cloud Knight's devastator glaive easily tears through the packing tape. And you obtain a key from the various items inside. This really is like a Resident Evil-like thing. A birdcage. Its captive is long left. A courier package that is making a growling sound. The package is out of reach. Maybe you can try using something that makes a ringing sound. You ring the bell and look inside the courier package. A courier package that is making a growling sound. It sounds like there is a small hungry creature in there waiting to be fed. Throw it some food or it won't let you open the package. Meow meow, woof woof. Oh woo. Beep beep. You place the square rice ball to one side, and in the blink of an eye, a shadow seems to burst out of the package. Snap up the rice ball and let out a low growl. What on earth is in that box? Then it seems like an invisible monster crawls out from the box and shuffles along the wall, leaving handprints? Follow it and see. That is quite the creepy thing. Strange handprints remain. Upon closer inspection, there is scrap rubbing paper hidden around here. Seems like a broken musical instrument that no longer can make any sound. We would decide. A teapot. No tea leaves, no water, no tea. I know what we need for this. Man, they really should have released this whole event in October, because, like, they released it in November, which is, like, the spooky season already left. You flick through the pages of the unused rubbing paper and place on the stone, and carefully rub on the message of the stone. Ah, crap. Looks like we found everything we need. Let's take a look at these clues. So if M is 71839, N is 7193, and V is 138, what is T? This is so tough. Jupiter, why not try drawing them with your hands? M is like this, and N is like that. What does this have to do with the numbers in a 9-square grid? You're being way too abstract. The deed is likely inside the safe. Please, Jupiter, we're counting on you. An exquisite safe that looks to be holding precious items. There's a note attached to it. It seems to be reminding the owner of the password. Let's try putting the password. The note says the safe's password is T. There is no T on the lock, so T must represent a series of digits. You'll need to find the clues to prove this. Now to enter the password. M... Oh, I don't even need the freaking picture that I took. Wait a minute. Okay, I could just put whatever. Oh, man. Crap. Alright, here's the deal. It's already getting pretty late. I'm just gonna end this 4 minutes early. We'll come back to this another day when I actually, you know, just straight up get the answer for this. I'm not a decipherer. 'Cause every night I will save your life.